We can take any small company that has a lot of suppliers, and we can just, within days or hours, put it into one workspace. So basically we have these launcher containers that we can change the inside, and then suddenly you have Google Docs or you have Office 365 or something like that on the workspace. We have some friend applications like this little one here. And this one will probably be delivered to a third-party developer. We're not into making applications, but we have to show something. And this is also part of a tech demo that we're preparing, which basically shows a Windows application running on the one side and a friend application running on the other side. The friend application will continue running when the network is broken because it's running in the browser, and the Windows application will stop because it's being projected by a server. But if you do want to go professional, of course, you can use LibreOffice and everything while you're listening to music on the friend applications and doing different things. So we also have support for themes and for customization. We support different modes in the interface. This is going to need a lot of work, but it's also not part of our business offering. Basically, we have to be able to offer a client a Mac look or a Windows look or whatever they want without changing the functionality and compatibility. This is a bit of this is our friend chat system. It's basically something like Skype. It allows you to talk with I think the most people you get on a normal internet line is 8 people at the same time in HD. But it's also using the system, so we have drag and drop. We can share all kinds of application files. We can also drag and drop applications. So you can drag an application and drop it in the live session, and then all the participants can see and use the application at the same time. We also have our integrated development environment, which most people will never use. Because people are happy with what they're using, and so that's when they're using our Windows functionality to just put it in what they have today. So it's Visual Studio or whatever else. Our system actually is quite interesting for midlife upgrading of old systems. And so one of our investors, a COBOL guy, ex-Micro Focus, and he's actually using this now in projects to bring COBOL developers into the cloud and to run and test stuff in our system. So in this way, it's a type of flexible Citrix replacement. Also, you see we're using Trello for management. So it's a very easy to use system for tracking changes and so on, especially if you have people on board who are not used to complicated software solutions, so they can jump in and see what's happening. For example, our business developers and so on. So basically, we want to show the voyage we've had. And we have 4 members of our team in San Francisco area, in the Bay Area. And we have a call with them every Wednesday to update them on what's going on and coordinating with them. But so much is happening in Europe. I mean, we've been to several countries in Europe now. We're starting to get contacts in Montpellier in France, which is kind of Silicon Valley of Europe or of France. And so we've been at universities. I was keynote speaker at a really cool event at the Technical University in Norway, Trondheim. And it's not just you Commodore guys that we've kind of struck a nerve with. The Nokia guys. And I'm a bit afraid to say that because of what happened to them, you know. It's all these guys that can tell us about how not to have a crash with a mountain wall. Nokia spearheaded the development of liquid software, but they never managed to pull it off. And so we're working with some of the engineers there to bring this into our system. And so that's also that's going to be one of the success stories when we make it, that we manage to rescue some of their features that never got into Symbian. So with this, I want to turn it over to Arne, so he can show a little bit about what we've been thinking about on the business side.